Okay, are we back? I think we're back. Yes, why hello again. Hi Liliaku, how you doing? My internet disconnected just now. And it came back for everybody else, but for OBS it would not come back until I stopped streaming. So I clicked stop, and then OBS says reconnection successful. And I was like, thanks. Thanks a whole fucking bunch. I just got everything back. We can't even go one stream without a technical problem, can we? Alright. Anyway. Well, now that that's taken care of, yes, we are back. Hello. I have returned from the dead. I'm good. I got it back. So, what do you need?
Nothing. I'm just making sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
Steve, quite a mess on your bed, don't you think?
I'll clean it up.
We're live again, by the way. So.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, OBS. Exactly. Thanks a whole bunch.
This place had little natural harmony about it, but the spirits of these people are strong.
I think I gotta turn the volume up on... You know what it is? It's the combination of background noise that you guys probably can't hear much of, and, oh my god. And the air conditioning being on. And both of those things are causing me to not be able to hear a word that Jenna is saying today, which is unfortunate. Tattered quilted gloves of well-being. Oh, hey, look, it's the snowblind penguins. Well, I don't know if their studio was... the penguins are their logo. These penguins, they're the snowblind penguins. Hey, look, an orca. Wow, that's kind of cool. But I don't know if they had that as their logo just yet because it doesn't show up on the title screen, so... Let's follow the orca. See where he's going. Maybe he'll lead us to his hunting grounds. What's with this thing? I guess if I stand on the badger's side, it's not as big of a deal. So like if I do one of these, kind of keep him away from me, you know what I mean? That should make things a little easier. Now I gotta do that dumb thing too, though, where I, when we did the Psychonauts stream through a while ago, where I gotta split it into 2 parts now, because Twitch is gonna pick it up as 2 parts. Oh, I just thought about that, and now it makes me salty, but it's okay. It's alright, I will be fine. Which capture card? I am using a Roxio GameCap HD Pro currently to record off of this. So it is component cables, because I could run HDMI, but when I was trying to run HDMI in the past, it did not work for me, so... As a result of it not working for me, I just switched back to component. I said, forget it, I'm just going to go to component, and it worked okay now that I'm on component. So, took a little bit of doing to get OBS to recognize the Roxio, but I mean, it was just a matter of reinstalling some software. I didn't have to reinstall OBS, thankfully, but... Thanks. How am I supposed to get on your side if you're just like that there, son? There's a lot of orcas around here. Would that be the plural of orcas? Or is there like a different way of saying it? Is like orcai or something? I don't know, man. I ain't no marine biologist. I do know that this badger is weak to getting shot in the face, though. Fatal flaw of his species, you see. I mean, I think it's a fatal flaw of a lot of species getting shot, weak to being shot in the face. It's a fatal flaw of our species. We can't really live that easily while we get shot in the face either. So I suppose nature hasn't come up with too much of a solution for that one just yet. Yeah, it happened in the Psychonaut stream, yeah. Although for that one, if I remember right, it was for a different reason. It was because I was thinking there was some sort of issue with the computer for the Psychonaut stream, and I don't remember exactly what the issue was, but it wasn't due to internet disconnectivity there. Wow, that was a tanky-ass badger. Holy hell. Yeah, I don't think it was due to OBS disconnecting. I think it was due to, like, frame rate or something, so I turned off a few things, and it helped with that. Is that a checkpoint I spy on the horizon? No way. I won't believe it till I see it. Nope, it's not a checkpoint, of course. It's a portal. Alright, that's fine. It's telling me to go back, so I'm going to go back. Yeah, I would say it would be a bit inconvenient, I think, so... So, maybe try to come up with a fix for that one. Get some armor plating on that. Oh, hey, there's Laszlo. Let's see what Rondo has to say now that his brother's back.
Found my brother. I can't thank you enough. I can't offer much in the way of a reward. But here, take this. It might prove helpful on your journey.
Okay, what you got? Frame drops? That's what it looked like. What did he give me? Cast iron broadaxe, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. Well, we still have all the raft pieces, so... And I'm not seeing whatever else he gave me, so... Unless he gave me a skill point? No, he did not give me a skill point. Okay. Well, either way, we got to sell a few things to him, so... Till you see, even if you see a checkpoint, you shouldn't believe it exists till you're physically touching it. Yeah, I know. Definitely want to make sure it exists first, because otherwise it could be a mirage, an illusion created to distract me. All right, let's get rid of all that crap. Pretty soon, though. Pretty soon we'll be able to afford to use that true breastplate that we got. Hopefully I'll be able to find some somewhat matching armor to go with it, but I'm not getting my hopes up just yet. We're still looking for leggings. Those are not going to cut it. I think I needed one of these, and that was good. Okay. And we're at about half carry weight, so I think we're good for right now. Alright. Let's hit the checkpoint up again, we'll save. Yes, at least the raft parts don't weigh anything, somehow, yeah. I couldn't answer to you why they don't weigh anything, but I would imagine we wouldn't be picking up very much loot if they did weigh something. Because they'd probably weigh a ton, so... Let's go back to Bronzehold. See if we can't find the edge of the sea around here somewhere so that we can get to the... I don't know how we're gonna... Like, are we gonna sail to, like, the edge of the pit or something, and then that'll let us sink down to the bottom of the ocean? How does that work? Oh, this penguin's gonna see us off. Great. Take that healing tonic, thank you. And I can, in fact, breathe underwater. This looks like a good place to build a raft. Okay. Hey, we built the raft. Nice. So that means all the pieces are gone now, right? Not that they make that big of a difference because they don't weigh anything, but yes, they are, in fact, all gone. So, bye, Mr. Penguin. I'll see you in the sequel if we ever do another playthrough of that. In the meantime, let's launch the raft. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna, like, are we gonna go, like, just go to the edge of the pit and then crash again and then just sink down to the bottom of the ocean? Why can't I just dive in now? Well, that might be why, because I might freeze. But, well, either way, we need to go this way to get to the bottom of the ocean. Maybe there's a whirlpool or something. The depths. As long as the gaping dragon isn't down here, I think I'll be fine. Oh god.
Legacy ranger in Norrath history.
Good thing for Cariel's blessing, I'll say that much. Could have afforded not throwing a million enemies at me right from the start, but, you know. Oh, okay, I see. I must have dropped anchor. I didn't know we got an anchor with our raft there. I should have waited until I picked up that mana vial to use it. Here's a checkpoint, and this one is real. Nice. How's my aim? Your aim is perfect, but that's because you got aimbot installed on your console. So if I took this back up, I can't take it back up. Okay, got it. We're gonna save again, just for the hell of it.
I wish I had aimbot.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Good champions having aimbot. You know how many times I miss?
Mm-hmm.
Even with
I know. Trust me, I miss my arrows all the time.
Or spells, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Do I have food on my ocean voyage? I get fish, a coconut, and mushrooms. No, I did not, Conquer. But you know what I do have? Gate scrolls. So if I need any of that stuff, I can just pop back into town and take care of business that way. That guy's on a lower elevation than I am. So I am not going to be able to do a damn thing about him.
You know how I said champions froze?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try it again on Return to Arms.
Hey, no,
but
I
a
missed
different character this time.
Okay.
But it could have been my file that was screwed up.
Because you can't do that right now while I'm on here, but
Okay.
I heard you, Steve.
might have been
That's
the
what I'm
file.
saying.
Yeah.
You can't try it now while I'm on here, but after I'm done. You
No, I know. I'm going to try it later.
Okay.
It could have just been my file that was screwed up.
Could
I'm
have been.
hoping. I don't think I want to try it today anyways.
Where'd that other guy go? Wasn't there another
I'll
guy?
do that another day.
Okay.
When you're not streaming.
Okay.
One of these days, like next week.
I could have sworn there was another guy around here somewhere. Well, there's more guys down there, but I still don't even know how to get down there, so I guess we'll just keep looking around. For ways to get off of this plateau, since I'm, you know, I'm incapable of jumping even when it's jumping down. Oh god. I still got hit with little shrapnel. Barely did any damage, but... That was a big-ass bomb in there, though, I'll tell you what. Thing was half the size of the chest. Alright, so where do I get off of here? It doesn't look like there's any stairs going down, unless I just missed them. I can't just walk off.
Whenever I see it open a chest, I always back up.
Yeah,
In case there's a bomb.
and I did the same thing. It's just I sort of didn't think about it at first, and then I was like, oh well, I'm in water, so I'm gonna eat it
I
right
do
now.
that just in case.
Aha!
Are you in the plane of water?
No, there are no planes in this game, at least not so
It
far.
looks like it kind of looks like it.
Yeah, this is the depths of the pit of ill omen.
Oh. Kind of, that's what it
More
reminds me
arrows.
of.
More arrows, nice.
I think the map looks similar too.
Yeah, they reused a lot of assets,
Yeah,
I
I
think,
think they
Steve,
did.
when they were doing stuff in
Yeah,
the
it
sequel.
looks like they did.
Probably just to, save on costs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't juke him down here.
I think I'm gonna try playing as a wizard on Champions
Alright.
the next time.
Mm-hmm.
I've played as a wizard before. It's definitely challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you don't know what you're doing. Like I did the last time I played as a wizard. That was not fun.
Oh.
I kind of
Jellyfish down here.
put in skills that I thought would be good, not from what I've looked up. I just did more research.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, I've picked up a few things we can always check. Battle bow looks kind of cool. Unfortunately, it's not very good. Just go in a big circle for right now so we can take care of all these skeletons. And then once we're done, we'll See if we can find a way out of the depths here to wherever it is we're supposed to be going. I guess I can juke them, I just need to be moving when I juke them. How are we on carry weight anyway? 228, okay. So we're not doing terrible.
What's your max carry weight? Like 290?
305 now.
Oh, it's getting up there.
Yeah, I'm leveling endurance once per level, so it's...
Yeah, that's
it's
why.
getting there.
When I play as a wizard, I'm gonna have the same problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna do the glitch to increase my stats.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. This way kind of looks like the way to go. So maybe I'll. No, I guess I'm going this way now anyway. But maybe I'll go back once the skeletons stop running after me. Charred Claymore, okay. We got a regular Misty Glove as well, so I gotta see what that does. That might give some really, really good,
that should be good.
Swing speed.
That should be greater.
Yeah.
Swing speed.
Let's find out.
Should be greater.
Well, let's see what the sell price is. Yeah, that's definitely better than this paltry one.
Or is it godly?
I don't know, but it's worth
It might be
1,200.
godly.
It's worth 1,200 gold. So
it could
it's
be the
worth
whatever the
bet.
highest up one is.
Well, if it is, that's a good find. Maybe we'll be keeping the Razor after all, because
Put
even
it
though
on
it
the
won't
Razor.
have health regen,
Do you have any free slots on it?
yeah, 2 free slots. So even though it won't have health regen, it does have the damage, and then I can give it a faster speed, or whatever that
Do
speed
you still
is.
have the strength boost thing?
I do, yeah. So I can stick that on there and
I do the
Misty
strength
Glove.
boost and the Misty Globe.
Yeah, because
Allows
then
you.
I'll get strength from the weapon. I'll get
That'll increase your
and
carry
I'll-
weight a little too.
Right, and I'll get intelligence from the true breastplate that I
Yeah,
got.
plus it'll increase your damage,
So, yes.
which is always nice.
So we'll get a few things out of these.
That
We
is a
just
good
happened
sword.
to find 2 good swords instead of just one.
What was the second one that you found?
Well, that's the razor.
Oh,
The
the
first
first
one
one's
was
the one
that
you're
is
using.
the one I'm using. Yeah,
Oh.
the Howling Cutlass. Can we handle these guys close up? I think so. I mean, they're underwater, so yeah, absolutely. We can. We don't even need to use arrows. We can handle these guys. Excuse me, close up. They're not even nearly as tanky as some of the other enemies. It's probably just when we're fighting the guys with shields, we gotta be a little careful, or the guys with arrows. That could be too. I guess considering my swing speed on this weapon, not much is gonna handle me down here because I can swing at speeds they can only dream of. So. By the time they're done recoiling from swinging their weapon at me, they're already dead, so it's like, Okay, money, a gate scroll. I think it was a circlet, maybe? Oh, there is an archer. Ouch. Let's see if it was a circlet. I think it was a circlet. Nope, guess I was wrong. Okay. Well, anyway. So now let's take that path north. See if we can find the horn. Might have to fight Pellis down here. If he is the terrible entity that Laszlo was talking about there. But you'd think, though, I mean, I wasn't clear, though, whether it was the Cloud King that was enslaving everybody that Laszlo said last time, or if it was the Orc that was enslaving everybody, and he worked with the Cloud King to get the slavers to go do his bidding. I wasn't clear on that, but we're going to find out. We'll just try to get it straight from the horse's mouth. How about that? Or in this case, the Orc's mouth. Okay, fire weapons. Put those away, sir. Oh, there's the archer. I was like, where the hell is he? It's right over there. curve that arrow right around that seaweed to get him. Looks like there's a way down. Yeah, there's a cave down there. Okay. Let's go check it out.
Is there 3 caves?
I hope not.
Like 3 little areas. Like returned arms.
Yeah, in the sequel, in the Plane of Water, which is looks very similar to this area, there are 3 caves that you have to go into in order to complete an objective.
West, north, and east, I think.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Here it just looks like 1, but I could be wrong. Well, at least we found the way down. Oh, this is a mistake. Never mind, we're good. When I one-shot the guy with the elemental weapon, then yeah, that's not so much of a mistake, is it? It's a wonder the sharks are even around here. None of the guys around here even have any meat on their bones. What do the sharks eat? Not complaining. It's nice, like, you know, ambient background stuff, but I don't know. Do sharks eat crabs? Can't say I've ever seen a shark eating a crab. You have to be pretty desperate, I think. Well, there's some treasure, some plunder down there, so we'll go grab that. And then we'll head inside of that sea cave and see what we can find in there. Come here, you. Ha. Hey, a sharp blade. I don't think I can really make that very good, but, you know. Oh, fractured bone chip. I'll take that. I think that's the level 1 bone chip, though.
I think it is.
So, won't be as useful to us as it could be, but, well, you know. And worn banded gloves. See, we need stuff that's in like the banded or plate classification of armor in order for us to get a matching set with the true stuff.
Yeah.
Or at the very least to look similar to the true stuff.
It's hard to find a matching set of any armor
Yeah.
on champions.
Yeah, it's just because of the way that the armor drops are. It's difficult to find a matching set that isn't inferior to some other armor that you have, so. Ocean Caves!
Remember that one time recently I found 4 of the pieces, I think, in a row?
Yeah, the
It's
true
playing
stuff,
war.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking about not the true stuff.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, that when you were,
I think
playing
is
as a
that
wizard
when I was
before.
playing a wizard?
Yeah, and you found some, like,
Must be the first undersea ranger in Norrath history.
well, wear it with pride there,
I
Jimmy.
found like 3
So,
pieces in the same line of armor
yeah,
in a row.
all at
Don't
the
ask me
same
how.
time. Some very good luck, that's how.
I have no idea.
Oh.
It wasn't right at the same time. They were in different chests. And on different enemies, but still.
Okay, I went to pick up this rugged patchwork armor and it, oh god, wouldn't let me, so let's take care of these archers. Oh, they're a bit of a ways away, aren't they? They drop anything? They did. Yeah, they dropped a few things, but that's okay. Oh, I see somebody else. There we go. I feel like if I keep moving forward, I'm just going to keep encountering enemies, so instead of doing that, I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to gate scroll. And we'll save it, again, being a hypochondriac here. That was the word I was looking for yesterday. I couldn't think of it. I was saying kleptomaniac like that was the correct word, but I think kleptomaniac is somebody who has like an obsessive compulsiveness. Like they can't stop themselves from stealing things, if I remember right. I could be wrong, though. But I'm pretty sure hypochondriac is the like somebody who's, you know, anal retentive about doing one particular thing, if I remember my words correctly. There's your SAT word for the day. Fractured is better than short, anyway. And we won't need this paltry Misty Globe because we have this Misty Globe, so yeah, I might as well just sell it.
You putting the good one on the sword?
Yeah, once I get to the level for the sword, I'll hold on to it until I'm at the correct level to use the weapon. And then we'll still have a tongue and a bone chip in our inventory once we use the Ebon Razor.
What?
Yeah, I have a disease damage. It's a decomposed mummy tongue.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We might be able to equip the true breastplate today, though, considering it's level 19. We might get there
What
today.
level are you?
18.
Oh, you might probably get there then.
Yeah. We need 2 mana vials, and I'm gonna buy 1 stack of arrows just for the hell of it. Any better rings? That one has 15% health regen. I have a 10, so I should get the one with 15. All right. Finding something to spend my money on, at least. Okay, that's it. So, we'll equip that one. Give us even more health regen. I gotta stack the health regen as best I can because before long we're gonna be losing 12% of it when we lose the Howling Cutlass there. So, that's how that goes. Let's sell off our old ring. We have 1, 2,
Wait, you
3
can wear 2
things
rings?
with... Yes, 2 rings, a necklace, and 1 earring. So we just need a
On
necklace
Return to
now
Arms,
with
I
15%.
don't know if you can wear 2 rings on Return to Arms. I know it's 2 earrings after you get...
Yeah, you gotta get your ear pierced and then
But I
you're
don't
good.
know if you can wear 2 rings. I think you can, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
I can't imagine they change that. So
Yeah.
okay, that takes care of that. Let's gate back. Pick up all the junk we left on the floor, and then we will keep going through Sea Cave number 2. See if we can find the Horn of Ill Omen and get the heck out of here. I don't know where we'd take it, though. That's the thing. I mean, would we take it back to Fadark and give it to the elf boss? Like, wouldn't that just cause the same thing that was just happening in Act 1 to happen again? Basically? Like, they would just... The orcs would just invade to try to take it again? I don't know, man. Combine dagger. Combine is a good prefix. It's a dagger, so it won't be great, but it might be good. And more arrows. I'll take those. Okay. So... Oh, hello. Kind of hard to see these guys sometimes. Sort of blend into the background. Oh, that's an elemental weapon guy. Kill it, kill it, kill it with fire! Or rather, disease in this case. Disease and critical hits. Sounds like a pandemic to me. Oh, someone's following me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's probably because somebody is watching me behind a computer screen because I'm broadcasting this live to the world. Ha! Rusty spiked shield of intellect. He's just lining up that perfect shot and just BAM! Knock him right out. What we got here? Greater mana vial, charred leather armor. It's gonna have about 6 defense on it. Something like that. Is that? Okay, that's not a shield I can pick up. Alrighty. Elven longsword. Isn't that the one that we just had? At level 13 or something? Yep. It is exactly. And the combined dagger is, well, it's a dagger. So, that pretty much tells you all you need to know in this game. It's a dagger. Rusty splint mail and splint mail boots. I would rather not have either one of those, actually, at least not at this level. I took out my bow instinctively. I didn't know that that guy was going to have an element on it, but I just took it out instinctively because I'm like, I got a few arrows. I might as well use some of them. It paid off. I'm becoming psychic, you see. No, that's not, that's not a thing. I do not have clairvoyance. I just know how these games operate sometimes. Either way, let's keep pressing forward. Oh, I see a dude with an arrow. So, let's see if this leads anywhere, and then we'll just go around the other way.
What? Wait, 1 second.
You know, I never thought to ask this in the past, but I suppose I can ask now. How's the camera angle for everybody? Like, can everybody see everything okay while I've got the camera all the way up here? Because I mean, I can zoom it in a little bit. I think I mentioned it before. I feel like I'm not seeing enough of the screen if I zoom it all the way in there. I can see the character model a little bit better, but it's, you know. It would make seeing the stuff ahead of me a little more difficult, especially on a character that has access to long range like this. I'd kind of rather be able to use that long range without Rusty Dyer's sword. Can't. Oh God. Multi-fire guy. At least he's underwater, so I can get away from him a little easier. War Spear of Justice. Does it have Destroy Undead on it or something? Wouldn't be shocked. Ooh, look at all them crits. Really working in our favor right now. Nothing in there. Camera angle's fine. Okay, good. Good. Just wanted to make sure. Ooh, this is one of them fancy twin blade swords. Okay. I don't even remember if those are in the sequel. Look at all the friggin' arrows we've got. I think we need to use some of those. Also need to use some of those greater mana vials because, well, I got more than 0 of them, so since we'll never need them. Shouldn't even need them even when I put the true breastplate on because that shouldn't increase my intelligence enough to make a huge difference in my mana. Because usually about 45 mana, the only major difference, or 45 intelligence, the only major difference that makes is it might increase your maximum mana just a little bit. But not enough to where, and we're not, like, our spells, quote-unquote spells, our elemental arrow there isn't really taking up so much mana that I would need to worry about larger mana vials, especially since it's, you know, they weigh a little bit. You gotta watch.
I have too much in my pack already.
Okay, we got a bunch of crap, so let's gate scroll out, take care of that crap. Save it again. And then keep moving through the sea cave. Making a little bit of progress. Each go about 15 minutes, and then we have to come back. Not a huge deal, just, you know. Guess it's not quite as good as it could be. Okay, so I'm gonna start calling this like Occam's razor or something, just by accident, like Freudian slip almost or something. Although that's not really Freudian then, because it doesn't have anything to do with my. Okay, I'm gonna. You know what I'm going to say there anyway, so I'm just gonna spare you. Let's see, 1 mana vial. I can sell one of those. We need to look for a. Let's see, 1 gate scroll, 1 mana vial, and a necklace that gives health regen. Okay. Excuse me. I see one with 10% on it, but that's not really gonna help us. Better leggings? No, not really. How very unfortunate. Yeah, we need to start using more of our arrows, though, because I have 120-something of them right now, and if I don't start using more of them, we're going to end up with a situation like that time in Act 2 where I was carrying around like 40 mana vials and just not using them. Okay, back we go. Okay, curved shield, healing tonic, blackened iron, morning star, and we got all the gold inside, so that's perfectly fine. I hope there's going to be like a really, really good shop in the Act 4 or Act 5, because I need to find somewhere to spend all this money, man. Carrying around so much, I feel like and I'm going completely counterintuitive to my normal prerogative when it comes to these sorts of games, where I just sort of try to spend as much as I can now to get the things that I want, and then I end up with nothing in my wallet. Oh, okay. Well, ideally I won't miss if he's right on top of me, so. And that's a normal mana vial right there. Okay, so we haven't picked up a greater one yet. So I probably should have waited because the encounters are over. But I guess that's what they're in my inventory for. The regular ones. There's a greater one. Alternatively, I could just save my cold arrows for guys with shields and just, do one of those. The guys that don't have shields. Well, I think I see a checkpoint up ahead, but as we said before, we need to confirm that it's not a mirage before I say that it is. See, I'm just so used to just clicking cold arrow as soon as enemies start coming towards me, It's going to be hard to get out of that habit. Almost just clicked it again, I'll be honest with you. And I mean, it's really not a huge deal. We have enough mana regen now just with the skill where it doesn't matter too much. Oh wow, that had a lot of stuff in it. Rusty bandit armor, mana vial, healing tonic, mana vial. Now that we have a few greater mana vials, I can afford to spam cold arrow to like there's no tomorrow. It is real. Very nice. There's a chest up here that I can grab, so I guess we'll go get that first. Cracked scale mail helmet. More arrows. Very nice. Teardown dagger. How are we doing on arrows anyway? We have 88. Okay, so we're still, pretty good on them, even though I've been using quite a number of them. That Morning Star is not bad, actually. It's just the damage spread is pretty high, and I don't think I like that. I'd rather have the spread be like this, where the spread is really, really, even. And it's easy to see, okay, this is exactly how much damage I'm going to do. So I think I'd rather have it that way. I should go back and use the checkpoint as a save point. They did give it to me so graciously, so, might as well. Okay. Is it the first time that the sound effect is played from the save points? Because it's supposed to have a sound effect every time you use it to save your game, and it like zaps the area like that. But, Merc Dwell? Giant enemy crab? A giant enemy lobster. Pathfinding the boss fight. The boss fight isn't the giant enemy lobster. I'm the boss. The lobster is trying to kill me and having a significant amount of difficulty in the process. How many freaking arrows am I gonna pump into this thing, though? That's the real question. Okay, can I get all up close and personal with this thing? I can, but, you know, probably not a smart idea. I just felt bad for it, so I sort of was like, you know, I should get up close and personal, so I'm not just sitting here spamming, you know. Ooh, the Horneville Omen. Nice. So that was what he was talking about. A malevolent creature. Speaking of malevolent boots, whatever those were about. Yeah, it got stuck on the rocks there, so it was unable to get to me. Yeah, we used about 40 arrows, so that's that. Malevolent boots. Shadow Knight only level 29. Oh, those aren't going to help me, but holy hell, man. They would have been pretty good if they could help me. Oh, well. Yeah, its pathfinding got stuck, so that was why that ended up that way. Earrings of Tainting, I can get rid of those too. Okay, well, that was easy. Easier than Laszlo made it sound, anyway. So let's head back to Water's Edge now that I can actually afford to do so, and see where we can go next. See if Bobbitt can, I don't know, sail us back to the Feydark Forest somehow? I don't know how he'd do that. We are kind of in the underworld still. Even though we're in an island paradise area. It's a lie. I'll talk to Laszlo in a second. Let's just see what Rondo, if he has anything new to say. Nope. Okay. So, we are going to need some more arrows, but first, let's do that. Yeah, those would be pretty solid for a Shadow Knight. Disease resistance and intelligence bonus. It's a shame it doesn't have slots, but, you know, it'd be pretty good. Just accidentally sell the Horneville Omen. Well, guess we're going to have to go acquire it again. Alright, so we're still looking for a necklace with 15% health regen on it. I need 2 mana vials and about 3 things of arrows. And also leggings. So we'll look for those. I see leggings. They're not as good as they could be. Bronze banded armor. That looks pretty good too. I need like banded leggings or something to make it so that it all looks good. Ah, 15% health regen on this choker. Nice. 2 mana vials. Any 20% now? I doubt it in this shop. Usually won't find more than the second level's worth of stuff in these shops, so. Okay, 105 arrows. We're good in that regard. Let's get that. We'll sell that. We're good here. And let's look at our missions. We can see where that goes. Found, bring it to Davil. Oh, that's that guy. Okay. That guy that was on the island that we washed up on at first. Okay. So that's who we need to go bring it to, and that's who we're going to go bring it to in a moment. Okay. So, I wonder if Laszlo has anything new to say. Oh, okay. Sorry. Didn't think about it. Alright, well, let's save it now that we have it. I'll just go see what Bobbitt has to say as well, just in case. So I can be like, hey, we're leaving, bye. And then our other friend is that away, so we'll have to hoof it back, but it's not a long walk, so we should be okay. We still didn't find out much about that curse that was going on with that mummy guy, though, before. The cool-ass skeleton guy. Maybe, I mean, we didn't find out much about that Norrath guy, but maybe he's just indigenous to this area. Oh, actually, it's kind of funny because he said, you know, maybe more gnomes should come here. It's, you know, make the place a little more homey. The funny thing about that is that there is a gnome village in the Pit of Ill Omen in the sequel, so it must have been a few years, basically, between this game and the sequel. And the gnome village is promptly, like, as soon as you get to their village, the gnome village is promptly attacked by sea monsters, which are basically just a bunch of those Murktwell things. There's like 8 or 10 of them or something, and you have to kill as many of them as you can. Make sure that they don't murder all the civilians if you can. Because I think if... I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go this way. I think if they... I can't quite remember the conditions that happen, but there's a castle, probably Vanderhost Castle, that you can go to, excuse me, in the sequel to acquire a bloodstone, which is a... and it's an important item if you want to do all of, like, 100% of the game. It lets you unlock one of the parts to a bonus area. And basically... I think, if I remember right, if you don't save all of the villagers, you can't go to the castle. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it is. Devil, I've found the horn.
By the gods of Norrath, you found the accursed thing. Give it here. I'll show you how to use it. I suppose now you want some sort of reward. Hound of Leaf Glorious.
What? Excuse me? Ah, so that's where you've been hiding.
This way. Slain my allies, but now you've found the one thing I've been searching months for, and the last thing needed for the war on Norrath to truly begin. When I summoned that storm that killed your ship, I thought you were Vanderhost.
No, you wouldn't be so lucky.
From the gnomes, and I was certain he planned some sort of betrayal. Imagine my surprise when I found you at the helm instead. When you crawled to shore, it was all I could do not to kill you. You have more lives than any opponent I've ever known.
I'd like to think I'm kind of lucky.
It occurred to me that I could use your strength to my advantage.
Maybe, but now I'm going to use that strength against you, so...
But always eluded me. But perhaps I thought you might be able to find it. And if you failed, then you would no doubt die in the attempt.
Thought this whole plan through, didn't you?
But you survived! Until now. And here we are again, face to face. But hate wears many faces. And my true face is the one I wish you to see before you die.
Don't know about that, friend. Don't know about that.
I did not lie to you before.
Wait, what?
My father and I have been searching for this horn for some time.
So he's not an orc?
To shatter planar barriers. To tear down the walls between dimensions. And, unlike you, I know.
Well, that would explain why some random shipwrecked dude would know how to use it. I would imagine if I blew into that thing, it would just sort of sputter and make no noise at all. But apparently when he does it, it swirls me around like I'm in a washing machine. I mean, I've been in a washing machine ever since I got to the area here, so... Act 4. It had been decided the impending war was to be halted. Somehow, Inaruk's army would be destroyed, or Norrath would fall into an era of misery and suffering, a time foretold as the Era of Hate. Oh boy. Yeah, what a twist! Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
I know you have suffered greatly, but know your cause is just. Without your efforts, Norrath would be lost.
Yeah, but what about all the other planes?
Hate. There, Inaruk holds many souls in his fiery cauldron. And through us, he feeds his army of hate.
That's not good.
Find us, free us, and together we can still stop Inaruk's invasion.
I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Pain lies through the fires.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Self is allowed to pass. It is up to you to find a way.
So, how do I find... Only hate is allowed to pass, so how do I get the rest of myself in there? I'm not just hate. Well, I'm confused. But, you know what? We'll kill a few monsters, and I'm sure it'll all work itself out. It usually does. So. Ooh, double-handed mace. Okay, let me grab that. I feel like I'm moving faster now, but I think it's because I'm not in an area with water. Just so used to being underwater, man, you know? Polished short hammer. And this is our new treasure chest. Fancy. Cracked war club and a rusty full shield. Hello, who are you? Gal Nazin. Actually, I know who you are, but
Well, now.
I can't tell you why.
I usually see strangers.
I guess I can.
here. At least, not alive. You must be tougher than you look to have come this far. Or just desperate, perhaps?
Maybe a little of both.
So, you're the silent type, I see.
What do you mean silent? You can't hear me? I tried to get as far away from the mic as I could there. Sorry if it was still too loud.
You don't like my prices. Fair enough. There are other deals we can make instead.
Wait, you run a shop? Because I would like to see your shop if you do.
What kind of deal, you ask? Simple fetch and carry. Nothing more.
Great, I'm in Act 4 and I'm still doing fetch quests.
Curiosity is scattered about in the dungeons of Catho. Mere trifles, really, but each one has sentimental value to me. For each one you bring me, I'll lower my prices. Bring me all 7, and there may be something else in it for you.
Okay.
Do we have a deal?
You know what? Sure, why not?
Excellent. And for no charge, a bit of advice. Take care in these parts. They'd sooner kill a stranger. Look at him.
I'm used to that. That's what everything feels like nowadays. At least in this game. Okay, well, let's sell him all of our crap and see what he's got in the shop. Maybe he'll have something fancy for me. Oh, I forgot to sell this. Okay, well, we can get rid of it now. 15, 30, 45, 60. Very nice. And I can get rid of that and that. And we're good on arrows because I bought those before, and what's-his-face didn't make us use them. That's a cool-looking sword. It's a different kind of great sword. Now it doesn't look like any of his weapons are any good. What about his armor? Oh, hey! You know, I have been looking for better leggings. I mean, these are also better, but I wonder if this ringmail would look okay with the true breastplate. I'm going to say yeah, and we're going to buy them. I got to figure, you know. Those are 62. Those would have gone with the leggings. I guess I could look at what I have currently. Oh, he sells greater stuff now. Okay, cool. That will help a little bit, although it will also make it so that the mana vials that I'm carrying around are a little heavier. But we do have more carry weight now, so... Ooh, 20% health regen. I'll take that too, thank you. Saving all that money is starting to pay off. quite literally. So, let's see here. So we got 2 pieces of armor that we can equip at the next level. How are my gloves currently? 54. Okay. So we're still... Well, we're going to get the leggings taken care of in a minute, but then we need to look for stuff in the 60s for our helmet, and we'll need to look for it for our shield as well. So I'll work on that, but for now, we'll just worry about this stuff. Okay, go! Gotta give you a couple more things. Yeah, no, I get it, man. You can drop your prices whenever. As it is now, they're just fine to me. I got enough money to go around, so... Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, that's right. I was going to buy the gloves as well. So I probably should have just bought them before I went, you know. Okay, let's grab those. We'll equip those now since I can afford to do so. There we go. I think that should look okay with the, you know, everything else that we've got. Just like I said, might need to get a different helmet and a different shield, and then we should be okay. We should look like your regular average hero then. By the time we're done. And hell, we might even find a shop with some better stuff in it by the time we're moving right along into the next area. Carry weight's a little heavy, but, you know, I think we'll be okay. Extra arrows, I'll take those. We're at a big 125 for arrows, which should help us. I don't know what we're going to find here, but, I don't know, I'm getting vibes of the Plane of War a little bit here from the sequel, which is, it was the first area, but I imagine the enemies here will be slightly tougher than the enemies from the first area of the Plane of War. Well, there's a bunch of dark elves. Oh, God. I've been poisoned and diseased! Get the hell out of here. Okay, so... Save the arrows for the shamans and the archers. That's what we'll do. Yeah, this is really reminiscent of. There's an arena in the sequel called Drundar, and it's in the first level again. You only go there if you take the evil side, though. But that's what this area is really, really reminiscent of to me. Getting some serious deja vu here. Suppose I shouldn't be shocked, considering, you know, what I'm playing. There's a carapace there, I think, if I remember right. Oh, God. Well, it's a good thing that's nothing good, because I don't think I'm ever getting that back. Oh, boy. If I remember right, a carapace gives you armor bonus? I think. I could be wrong. Yes, it increases the armor bonus that you get. And that can go on, you know, I think it's bugged, honestly, so I don't think it's really going to make a difference, no matter what I put it on. So I might as well put it on something that I'm going to get rid of soon. You can't combine these two items. So, oh, you have to put it on a weapon. Okay, well, then fuck it, I'm putting it. Okay, never mind, I guess I'm not putting it on that. We'll hold on to it until we get something with 2 slots, and then we'll put it on. How about that? Well, disease should work pretty nicely here, considering the enemies are all alive to feel the full effects. Greater healing tonic, crushed storm shard. That's the level 1 variant, I think. So, yep.
There's jury duty for you.
Nice.
I was on standby and I called and they said they don't need me.
Nice.
That's my number. So.
Well, that's always nice.
1 through 185 and I'm number 59, so that's good.
Oh, there's a cave down.
Now I got my 6-year credit.
Good. Can I go down in this cave? The Dungeon of Cthulhu. Okay, so that's probably where one of those shards that Gaul was talking about are. Act 4.
Oh,
We
are you in the
are...
water thing still?
No, we're not in the pit anymore. We got teleported somewhere else, but we don't know where yet. So... But we did find that guy. I guess I can just tell this to the stream now, since I mean I don't think it's that much of a spoiler. I was saying it's kind of giving me like Drundar vibes a little bit, but
Oh, kinda.
the guy from the Plane of Torment in the sequel is here. That Gal Nazin guy, the guy in the robe that you get the Shard of Torment for. He's here. He's in the sequel for anybody who's listening in and isn't sure we're talking about. That guy that's the shopkeeper for this part, he is in the sequel.
Yep.
Dungeons of Cthulhu, a.k.a. the inside of someone's
Yeah, you
stomach.
just have to get the shard for the guy.
Gross.
And then he tells you stuff.
Yeah.
That's about it.
This is gross, but it's also giving me visions of dread because I know what kind of disgusting things lurk in the dark down here, and I'm not too happy about fighting them.
Skeleton.
More than skeletons.
At least there's not avatars of agony. Those suck.
Just wait, Steve.
Those things friggin' suck. Especially when you have to fight two of them at once.
Hey, look, there's an eyeball following me.
Like in the Plane of Torment.
Mm-hmm.
That one cave in the Plane of Nightmares has a bunch of them. Remember the one where you get to the end?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden they swarm you?
Yeah.
That cave friggin' sucks.
Hello, Mr. Eyeball. What if I shoot an arrow at it? Nothing. Okay. I was gonna say, like, if I shoot an arrow at it, does it just, like, get really pissed at me or something? Oh god, big leech thing. Well, it didn't take that much more hurt than the other guys. Yeah, all your HP Lovecraft nightmares are all gonna be combined into one in this area. Yeah, Binding of Isaac, like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know, though. Binding of Isaac was sort of Lovecraftian inspired, if I remember right, so... I guess they all got it from the same source. Just wait, though. I got a feeling we're going to encounter something even more Lovecraftian than the things that we've currently seen here. And the things we're currently seeing here are already creeping me out. Incidentally, Cthulhu, which is the name of the whatever demon thing is in this thing, does sort of remind me of like it's not that far off from saying Cthulhu, so no. It's probably on purpose, though, isn't it? Oops. Aim's a little off there. Well, these guys can be diseased too, so that's kind of nice. Oh, yeah, I thought it was a treasure chest, I was going to say. Tinted leather leggings. Okay, that's just the lamp. Surprised there's no moth enemies down here, seeing as how many lamps there are. Cole says that's a dead meme, and I'm not allowed to reference it anymore, so I'll stop now. Hit and run. Just play hit and run with these guys. How are we doing on arrows, anyway? I think we're doing okay. I'll check in a sec. Gross. A morning star. Let's check now before these leeches get the jump on me. That's pretty good, considering it's... I mean, I can't use it because it's a two-handed mace, but... Let's see here... Nothing good there. Alright. I guess I could stick this on something now. Like, this, maybe? There you go. 45 armor bonus. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
Not that we're going to use it, but... And I can get rid of this crushed storm shard. We don't need to use that. Sure, we'll stick it right there. There we go. I'll give it a little bit of extra stuff. And we have 108 arrows left. Okay, so I don't need to worry for right now. Duck and covering behind all these tentacles. What is this? A Lovecraft-inspired third-person shooter. Cover-based shooter. That's what it feels like right now. What is this? A curiosity. Nice. Curious. Very curious. Light spear. Tear down patchwork boots. All it's missing is super lightning blade. No, that's not in this game. Do we have greater mana vials? I suppose it doesn't matter because we're gonna have to buy greater mana vials after this anyway, aren't we? So might as well use them. Anything else? No. Where does this go? To the city of Cthulhu. Okay. Sure, why not? We still haven't explored the left side of that area up there with Gaul, but we might find more things down here. I feel like I'm in a Chalice dungeon or something right now. City of Ogod. Hello. Just beat my way out of this bad situation. There we go. Ring of Mending. Oh, I see. Okay, so we ended up on a different part of the city. Okay. Got it. Serene Mail Helm. Getting a lot of yellow items here. That might be a good sign, because that means we'll have some endgame stuff, if it's good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I think. It's got 60 on it and an intelligence bonus. I mean, it won't have health regen, but we'll keep that bad boy. We'll equip it when we get to level 19, or I could equip it now, actually. Yeah, you know what? I'll equip it now. Why the hell not? There we go. We might be a little heavy, considering how heavy all this stuff, all this armor is, but I guess if it protects us, it doesn't matter. What can I stick on this stuff anyway? The Misty Globe has to go on my weapon. And I guess I could stick the rune on one of them, the bull rune, to give myself extra strength. But when we equip the Serene... Oh, I got a curiosity. Nice. When you equip the Serene Mail there, it will, it will give us, something said battle-worn great prick. When we equip this... Yeah. Oh my god, he can hit me through this, but I can't hit him through this. What kind of bullshit? There we go. Dungeon of Cthulhu. Go down there if we so choose. I can drop down here somewhere, can't I? It's just I don't think I can get back up if I do drop down. Little unfortunate. Oh, lower stairs. There we go. Shortcuts! Yeah, once we equip all that, we'll have 60 intelligence, so that will come in very handy for us. Didn't even have to increase it. See what I mean? Endgame gear just takes care of that stuff for you. Okay, so we know what we got to do then here. We got to pick up curiosities, lower the stairs when we find shortcuts, and then help Gaul out with his whatever's going on, and we'll be good to go. I think the intelligence will give us more mana as well. Let me look. We can find out. Let's see. 184 with the helmet on, the helmet off. 177. Yeah, so it gives us slightly more mana. Not like a huge amount, but it's enough. Two of the same types of patchwork gloves. All right. Let's just explore the whole lower level while we're at it before we head back into the dungeons, I say. More arrows. I'll take that out. Okay, I guess I won't take that. Fine. Have it your way, game. I can pick them up now. Oh god, there's even more arrows. Can't pick them up right now. Oh. What the hell are you doing over there? Just thinks he can go wherever he wants. How about if I use a mana vial? There we go. Okay, back to the shop we go. And we'll come back here and we'll pick up all this junk. So yeah, we'll just explore till we can't explore no more, and then we'll go into the dungeons after that. Checkpoint. Gaul, I have things to give you and things to sell you.
Ah, you do not disappoint me. This is beautiful. But this is only
See this guy, Steve.
Get the others.
Remember him?
All
Yeah.
of them, and your time
I just
will
talked
be
to him
well
last week. He's
spent.
not the one though.
Oh, did you? You must have done the Plane of Torment then not
Yeah, I
long
did
ago.
the Flame Torment.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got to
then the
sell?
game froze
This
when
and
I tried
this.
to load the Plane of Disease.
That's right, yeah. Yeah. Plane of Disease was giving Steve some trouble when he was playing the sequel there. Which is a shame. Okay, so we have yellow helmet, armor, and leggings. We just need boots and gloves that are yellow and the shield maybe, and we'll be in good shape. Although we had a shield that was yellow, it just wasn't any good by comparison to some of the other stuff.
I did just
So-
order a disc cleaning thing.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. So that should help.
I'm gonna get rid of the greater mana vials, and we'll try to use up the regular ones so that I can, since we're gonna be buying greater ones anyway, we'll use up the regular ones as best
If
we
I
can.
remember right, I think we had to clean the disc one time before,
Ah, okay.
and that worked.
Still looking for better leggings. Those are pretty good. Imbued padded, 69. Nice. Got to get them now.
It's 69 for your leggings.
Leggings defense,
That's really
yeah.
good.
It's not bad.
I usually find those like in a Plane of Torment.
Yeah.
Armor rating like that.
21 dexterity bonus isn't bad either. I'm still partial to keeping my health regen, but having 21 extra points in a stat that, deals that much is pretty impressive. But I'm going to stick with the regens. Trust me, it's worth it. It saves me a lot of trouble in between battles, that's for sure. I know I'm getting rid of regen by taking these off, but it'll be fine. I think that will still leave us with a small window there with Janae's armor, like right at the top of her thighs there, which is a bit of a problem. But
So I need to.
maybe we'll... Oh, that's right. We're going to get these at level 19. Well, that's okay. I don't know. Is there anybody up there to get it?
I don't think so.
Then, yeah, go grab it.
I'll grab it. Cole's up there. I think he's sleeping though.
I'm forgetting that, oh yeah, we've got these leggings at level 19, which is only half a level away. But, you know what? We've got 600 and something thousand gold that we can just hold on to here, so might as well spend a little bit of it. Alright, let's save. We'll continue looking around the ground floor. Is that for the oven, Steve? Yeah. Make sure you turn it off then, too. Like, turn the oven off as well. Okay. Alright, what did we miss picking up? Ruined Heavy Morning Star of Flame, more arrows, broad axe, some gloves, and everything in this treasure chest and that thing there. Sturdy patchwork leggings, tattered starglyph, and greater healing tonic. I think a starglyph is that health regen? It might be. I can stick that on something else and be like, hey, more health regen back. I don't could even worry about the howling cutlass. Okay, we have another dungeon.
Busy playing video games.
Let's see here. Nothing good in that regard. Intelligence bonus. Okay, well that's not too bad either. Could always add the strength and intelligence bonus there, and then I can add... Actually, I should add one of the stat ones to the Ebon Razor, because it already has fire damage in it, so I can't have another one.
What are you gonna add to it?
Shopkeeper looks like the kind of guy who would ask what you're buying every time you talk to him. Yeah, he does look like a guy that you'd walk up to him and be like, welcome. Just open the big coat.
Yep. What are you adding to it?
Well, I've got a strength rune and an intelligence rune now, so I'll add the strength rune to, well, one of the runes to the weapon and one of the runes to one of the pieces of armor, probably the leggings.
I'd add the strength rune probably to the weapon.
And we'll
But
go
that's
from
just
there.
me.
Yeah. Only pure hate can enter here. Maybe Gaul will have some idea of how to get myself pure hate, turn myself into pure hatred to enter this part of the plane. But before we can do that, obviously we need to head into the dungeons. So let's continue exploring Cthulhu's nightmare, and then we'll be in better shape, hopefully, once we get all those curiosities. We'll just keep going in the direction we were going, and then once we reach a dead end here, we'll go into that other dungeon that's on the left side there. Just explore till we find a dead end, you know? Oh, well. Hello there. I didn't see you pop in until just now. Meanwhile, he's staring at me with contempt because he's like, well, that's because I didn't until just now. Alright then, man. Rather not walk in all this water if I can afford to, because it's gross. Surprised it's not acidic. Then again, the stomach acid in Leviathan in Final Fantasy II isn't acidic, so... Actually, no, that's right, it is. It deals damage to your party when you walk through it, so never mind. I don't know what I'm on about. Obviously not correct, though. Actually, it might deal... No, I'm still thinking of it. I was thinking, well, maybe in the town area. It's hard to explain, but there's like a town area from all the people that got swallowed up by Leviathan in Final Fantasy II, like inside of his stomach. And I was thinking, oh, maybe it doesn't deal damage while you're in the town area. No, it still does. That is untrue. Music in here is really loud, though. I just had to turn the volume all the way down. Well, not all the way down again, but...
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what that's all about, but ideally I'm loud enough where everyone can still hear me anyway. So, and it's starting to fade out now, so... They're just hitting some high notes on their orchestral mixes. Ouch. Hey, spit on my good armor! At least he didn't turn me into a newt. Okay. This might actually have us come out on the other side where that other staircase was that we couldn't access, that top level that we couldn't access before. We'll see. Amulet of Mending. Well, I know what that's going to be all about, and it's not going to be about better than the stuff I've got, so... Did I check and see if he had any rings with extra health regen on them last time? I don't think I did, but it's too late now. His stock would have reset, so I'm not going to go back now just because of that. You know. Oops. Forgot that thing's tri-pronged, so it's going to behave in a different way. That looks like a dead end over there, so I think we're going to go back. Oh, it's raining out again. Ouch, ouch. Okay, that hurts a little. Back up a little bit. Guess I was correct to approach them at range then, wasn't I? Ooh, 507. Holy
They said it was supposed to rain.
Did they?
It was supposed to rain at 4, but it didn't rain till now.
Let's see here. Maybe it's not as much of a dead end as I thought it was. There's a lot of guys over here. There it is. I was going to say, I thought I saw something come flying this way. And I did. Shattered bloodstone. That's not like the bloodstones I was just talking about, though. That's, actually, I don't know what that gives. Maybe it gives a draining effect? Guess we'll find out in a second, won't we? Let's see here. Give stamina bonus, okay. Well, that's not bad either. Might be able to put that on a couple of things then. Increase my stats a little more. Head. That blows. Charred Hunter's Bow, Hulking Cleaver, rugged padded boots. Yeah, this is not a dead end like I thought it was. Not at all. Makes me want to go back the other way now, but we'll worry about that in other way in a moment. It's not as dead as I'd like him to be. There we go. Cracked plate helmet. I think we've got the correct helmet at this point. You got everything you need, Cole? Okay. Okay. What was that? Oh, rusty Imperial
I have too
helmet.
much in my pack already.
Damn it. Okay, gate back. Where do I go? Do I go right in front of Gaul now, or how does this work? We're gonna have to find out in a moment. Yep, sends me right back, right in front of Gaul. Alright. I have some things for you, but not curiosities. I mean, I guess they're curiosities in their own right, but not quite the ones you're looking for. What was that, Cole?
I got it.
What was it?
It slipped.
What was it? You're not answering me for what it was.
Pants.
Oh, okay.
Pulling them off the stove top and they just slipped out of my hands.
Oh, okay. You alright? Okay. Sheesh. Okay, so that we are still... I'm going to say we're still good on mana vials, because like I said, we're going to find greater ones anyway in this stuff, so if I hold on to these, we'll eventually get through them. Eventually. I might buy 1 pack of arrows, I think. That should be fine. And then, what are we looking for in here for armor now? It's just a shield, I think. Yeah, just a shield, pretty much. Alright. Any shield better than the shields that I've got? Probably not right yet. So, alright. Anything with higher health regen, not an earring. We already got an earring with 20% health regen, so. Okay. Nothing doing in that department, so that's fine. Alright, so we'll gate back. We'll see if we can find an end point to this path that we're on, and then we'll head back the other way and see where that leads. Hell, they might lead to 2 separate areas. You never know. Only one way to find out. I would ideally like to get to level 19 before we end off today, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to see. If it does happen, it'll be nice, because then we can equip all that fancy stuff we got. So I think we're at an endpoint, actually. It appears to be, anyway. There's great spears. More arrows. Nice. Time to use them, then. The big ones have less health than the small ones in some cases. It's kind of crazy. A curiosity. Nice. That's 3. 4 more to go. So what else is back here? Anything? Whatever these little globe things are, but other than that, nothing. Cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see what's on that other path then, see if we can find a way out of this dungeon, or if this dungeon is just a dead end, which, I mean, it could very well be. We don't know how these dungeons work exactly. Just because the one leads somewhere, led somewhere, doesn't mean they all have to lead somewhere. They will lead to enemies, though. That's, Just kind of a fact of life. Shield of Eldars. I was just asking for a better shield. Apparently today it's ask and you shall receive. It's the way of things today. So, Tainted Circlet. I don't know what the Shield of Eldars does, but I'm kind of tempted because it's a yellow item to just equip it so that all of my armor can be yellow. Let's see. 51 with a 25 mana bonus. Well, that's probably the weakest link amongst all of this stuff, but yeah, it might not be bad. I can equip it now as well, so. Well, it's not going to match up with the armor very well, but you know, it's probably better than this overall, even though it's got, you know, less defense. It's also got the 2 slots that this kite shield has, so. 209 versus 184. Yeah, we'll keep that then. And we'll slot a few things into that if we have to. All right. Doing pretty good so far on the drops then. Just gonna need some boots. The boots that I have are good enough. Probably for the end game, honestly. But if I could get some other yellow boots, that would be nice. Whoop. Now that takes care of those guys. Oh, had a friend. Well padded helmet. Duck and cover. There we go. I'm just glad there's no shaman leeches, man, because that would be spooky. Be like, they're reviving each other. Sketchy as hell. Bunch of big ones in here. Not that that makes a difference, considering, but, oops. Considering they just sort of have whatever health they have anyway, no matter what size they are. This area is rather large, I think. It's so large, it's not running at 60 FPS most of the time. No, it's fine. Fired right between all of them. Great. Charred Great Scepter, Grand Falcon. Bunch of other stuff. Or no, I don't think it was a Grand Falcon. I think it was something else. And another Curiosity. That's 4. Let's see. There's those. I guess he takes them out of your inventory once you go back to him. One heavy sword of mangling. Well, the crit is nice on it, but it's only 5%, whereas my crit is like, what, almost 25% now? And looks like this place is a dead end. Okay. I mean, I guess we could just gate scroll out, shouldn't I? You know, I'm going to do that. That's fine. A little bit easier than, you know, trying to walk my way back out. Not like there's anything that's happening on the way out anyway. Almost entered the shop without him saying it.
Beautiful. It makes you appreciate the loss of the craftsmen of centuries gone by. But these are only some of the pieces. Fetch me the others, and only then will I give you your reward.
Alright, well, we only got 3 to go, so shouldn't be too long, and I should have everything for you there, man. I would like to have, like, 1 more stack of arrows, I think, before we leave. And then, go from there. I can get rid of this kite shield, that helmet, boots, circlet, helmet. I need 1 gate scroll. And I think, other than that, I just need the 1 thing of arrows, so. This 1 gate scroll. Let's see here. Lots of dex bonus on that. That's mana regen. If it was health regen, I'd be all for it, but it's not, unfortunately. There's the boots that I'm wearing. Nice. But unfortunately, it's not the true breastplate that we have, so we'll stick with that. I'm going to just go out on a limb and assume that the true breastplate is going to be one of the better pieces of armor that we're going to get. Probably some of the best that we'll get for this this part of the game. It's a shame because I did have other pieces of the true set. I just was like, I don't know if we're going to keep those. We might find something better, and then I just got rid of them, when in reality, now it's starting to look like they're going to be the pieces we're going to be wearing all the way through, pretty much. But before we can do that, we of course need to get to level 19, so we'll work on that. I mean, who knew though, right? Like, it's, you know, I couldn't have known that that was going to be the case. So. Oh, there's more of them. When did you guys come back? I am diseased. I am no longer diseased. Do they all respawn, or is it just a few of them? No, just a few. Okay. Well, that's weird. Let's see here. So here's some stairs. Can't lower those yet. It's way off right there. Don't know why you'd go off of that when you're, you know, you got perfectly good stairs right over there, but whatever. And we got one more cave to go into, so hopefully this one will have all the rest of the curiosities. Hello, gentlemen. Didn't expect to see you here. I guess I should have, considering the rest of, you know, a few other people respawned here. Oh. It's not very nice. Yeah, those guys respawn too. Well, it's more experience, so I guess I could go tango with them. Yikes. Excuse me, I have pressing matter to take care of, and it has nothing to do with you. Did I grab that tonic? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Ow. Well, okay then. Oh my god. Give it up with the damn ninja stars, man. Is that all of them? Looks like it. Okay. I thought there was a third one, but yeah, I already took care of him. Okay. Into another one of the dungeons. Let's see what awaits us down here. More of these guys. I'm not shocked. And probably because if they had other new enemies down here, it would, that would be more shocking, I suppose. Okay, so. Oops. Ow. Just come over here and say that to my face. There we go. I think what it is, though, is that they have just a little more health than two low roll arrows have do for me. So sometimes they require 3, but they all appear to have about the same health, no matter whether they're small or large leech-looking things. I guess I'm calling them leeches, but I don't know that they're necessarily leeches because I haven't seen one suck my blood yet, so. But you get it. You get what I mean. They're gross, they're disgusting, and
What's those little enemies that follow you around?
I get rid of them. I don't think these ones were in the sequel. So.
Oh, that's not the thing that spawns them and then they follow you around everywhere.
Right. Yeah, not the Gnaws. I
The
think that's what
Gnaws
you're
are
thinking
annoying.
of. Yeah, the Gnaws are annoying. They're little, like, they're actual leeches. They're these little things that swim around in the air, and they'll attach to you, and they're really tiny, so they're hard to hit. But they're in the sequel. Not in this game thus far. If that's all you've got is that spit there, then you're going to need to find a new trick. You're going to want to defeat me. There's another curiosity. That's 5. So probably if I hit any of my arrows for like an 160-ish amount of damage, that should be, like, see right there, now he should, yep, go down in 2. That guy's going to take 3. What's up, Cole?
Rice is done.
Okay.
Therefore, dinner's done.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Cole has cooked dinner again today. Okay, well, we only found 1 curiosity this time down here. So I don't know where the 7th one might be. I'll have to check and look around a little more, maybe. Depends on where this is going to send us to. Could send us across the map to that other side. It could send us to an unknown portion of the map that we haven't been to yet. We'll see. Yep. Portion of the map we haven't been to yet. Whoops. So probably we'll go through here, find another curiosity. We'll go through another cave, find the last curiosity, and end up in that one section that I was talking about earlier. Whoa! Okay then. Oop, I'm hiccuping. That's no good. Ha! Take those, thank you. Oh, what the hell. Now for you. Force War Rod, more arrows. And padded armor. Okay then. Should I use a mana potion? I guess it's not critical at this point. I think we'll be okay. Even more arrows and opaque bloodstone. Okay, so that's slightly better, I think, than the one I had there. Is there a drop-off point here? There is. Okay. Well, that was a trap waiting to happen. What a sound she was making there. She's in incredible pain when she died, I think. If I had to guess. Ha! Great spear. Take that. What else we got down here? Some boxes over there. Almost looks like they're pointing me towards this arena that's in the center of the area, but I don't think we can enter it, at least not yet. This place right here. But maybe that's where we'll be going in a moment once we've gotten all of Gaul's curiosities. Ruined plate helmet of something. Let's see here. Let's just check out our loot. Reinforced Great Spear of Mending. The health regen on that is fantastic, but that also means that you have to hold on to all of them in order to keep it. Seems a little counterintuitive, I think. So we have a Shattered Bloodstone and an Opaque one. So the Opaque is better, so we'll hold on to the Opaque one. We'll get rid of the Shattered one. Matter of fact, let's do this and stick it like here. There we go. Anything else I can slot into stuff to get rid of it? Kind of want the rest of this stuff, I think, so. We shall keep it. Excuse me. Well, let's go this way, see what we can find. drop some armor there. Doing some long-range hits here. Very nice. Did anyone notice, though? That's the question. Well, they do have a shaman over there. Over there. Looks like 2 of them, actually. Gross. Getting quite a large chunk of money, too, and almost, very close, almost at level 19. I see a way down off to my left there, so I think instead of going that way right now, we'll go that way in a minute. I'll just have to come back this way and get that treasure chest before. But before we do that, let's go this way. Nope. None of that, and now for you. Ha. Inches, man. Bone-carved short bow. Missing it by centimeters, that level 19. Maybe there will be one more enemy that I can kill to get me there. I'll take that. Or maybe there will be another curiosity. Is that what I see over there? That's what it looks like. Battle-worn great pick is too heavy.
I have too much in my pack already.
There's another curiosity. So now we've got 6. Alright, let's gate scroll back. I'll see what that bow's all about in a minute, too. Might be very, very good. We'll have to see. It's bone carved, and it's a short bow, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I mean, those yellow items, that doesn't really follow the same principles, where the name gives away how good or bad or in between it is, so. We got Ranger only, 59 attack power, level 9. Okay, so it's not quite as good as this bow then. Well, it's still a good find. Okay, let's give him those couple of curiosities. Twitch on your end is lagging pretty bad. Gonna be right back, check something. Okay, sounds good, Conker. We'll see you in just a moment. Hopefully it's not on my end again, because that wouldn't be good. Lots of stuff I can't use here. Alright, well, Gull can use it. He can sell it to whomever.
You've almost done it. You've retrieved all but one. Sadly, without the last one, the other 6 are nothing but trinkets. Find the 7th, and the reward is yours.
Cool. I will work on that in a moment. Let me just give you all my other stuff that I don't need before I do that for you. How many arrows are we looking at? Probably like 2 stacks worth. That should do me good. And get rid of all of these because they're too heavy. Do that. We're good on gate scrolls. So just 2 stacks of arrows then. And then just see if he has anything else that's better than what I've got currently. What a strange pair of leggings. Strangely colored at the very least. I really shouldn't be passing up these plus 21s that he's got on his accessories. It's just the regen, man. I'm okay with having lower stats because it just means I have to be more careful. But the regen is nice because I do a decent chunk of walking in between enemies, and that regen helps with not really needing to use too many potions. Although it's not like I don't have the money for the potions or something to where I should be concerned, but yeah, you know. Save here, we'll gate back, we'll see where that last area leads, and hopefully it'll lead us around to that top area so I can end up coming back here to see Gull. We'll see what the curiosities give us, and then we'll call it a day. How about that? That's the plan anyway. This next area might take us longer than I'm giving it credit. I'm thinking we could do all of those things in about 20 minutes total. But we'll see. Pick. There it is. And I need to go back around here. There's a treasure chest over behind me. So let's go check it out. $2 bronze shield, okay. Yeah, nothing that interesting, but I guess it's more money. There we go. I just had to reconnect my chat on my phone as well. I don't think I missed anything, but if I did, let me know. But I had to reconnect it because I realized I was on my data still. Because I turned my data on to tell you guys that I was having technical difficulties before. But yeah, I don't really need that anymore, because ideally now we're not going to have any more difficulties with the internet. So that's the hope anyway. Oh god, this thing's blocking me. Gotcha. I'll take that morning star, thank you. Oh, there we go. There's level 19. And let's just give it a second to top me off on health and mana. There we go. Now we're good. Dexterity, stamina. That will do endurance. We'll do 34% chance of crit is pretty nice. I'll do archery this level and then regen. There we go. We'll just try to keep archery and crit about the same amount of skill points, I think. But you know what that means. We've reached level 19. Let's equip our fancy new gear. Yeah, that's actually not bad. I mean, the silver on the gauntlets aren't too great compared to the goldish look of the rest of the stuff, but at least we're fully armored, and now instead of having, you know, it look like there's just raw skin, it's just chainmail that's painted on. Jesus Christ, that ass window is ridiculous. Okay, well, it's fine. We are fully equipped, so that's all that really matters. Also got quite a large chunk of mana and intelligence now, I think. Might even affect the amount of damage that our cold arrows do slightly. Because I think the cold damage portion of it is affected by your intelligence as well as the skill level, obviously. But I could be wrong.
I think intelligence just determines your mana regen and how much mana you have.
Does it? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. In the sequel, that's how it works.
Yeah. No, I don't imagine they changed it then. So maybe it's just the spread on my...
It's just the skill level.
Yeah, it's just the skill level. So maybe it's just the spread of damage on my bow that's making it seem different than it actually is. We need to put some stuff into these pieces of armor that we just got. This I can't put anything in because it's done. But this has 2 slots. This has 2 slots as well. And this has 2 slots. So let's slot in some stuff, shall we? Let's see. How about this? Can go on here. 15 intelligence and 15 stamina. Very nice. So the shield will stick something else on. So we'll do this. There. Only 5, but you know, we're getting 15 out of the rest of the armor anyway, so we're going to be in good shape. We might start hitting a little harder now that we're putting all this stuff on these equipment pieces, because, Or at the very least, we'll be a little more tanky. Like, look at our stats now. I've been leveling only Dex and Stamina all the way through this, and there's my intelligence. It's 65 right now with all the stuff that I've got equipped. It's quite ridiculous. Giving us significant amounts of mana, which means more cold arrows. Always a good thing. Can't have enough cold arrows in this game. I guess it's probably better than that I did level dexterity so much because well, we don't have any okay. I don't know if that just didn't have anything in it or what, but I guess we'll find out in a sec. Tarnished war mace. Look, I didn't see any gold, so no, there's nothing in it. All right. Well, that's fine then. Bit of a shame, but it's also fine. I don't know, though. At the rate we're going, the walkthrough that I looked at, I've only looked at the table of contents from the walkthrough, but it doesn't really... there's an FAQ, basically, on GameFAQs that tells you, you know, this is how you do this entire game as a barbarian warrior. And it doesn't appear as though there's that much of the game left from here. Like, it made it look like Act 4 was going to be pretty short, and the same thing with Act 5, but I think, even despite that, we will still gain 2 more levels before the end game. We've also just found the final curiosity, so that will make things easier when we get back. If we get back at the rate we're going. Ouch. Oh, okay, I got him. Cool. I was going to say ouch, but I guess it's not ouch if I kill him in the last possible pixel before he hits me. Yeah, I think we'll level up again before we, at least twice before we finish looking out. So, we shall see. But yeah, now that we have all that intelligence and all of that extra mana there, it's like we're not barely using any mana to use our cold arrows now. So that's kind of nice. Like, look at how little it is we're using, and then it's almost back by the time I've collected up all the junk that the enemies drop, so that's pretty nice. We're not even barely going to need any of these greater mana vials, because like I said, I mean, I was saying, well, we'll eventually get rid of the regular mana vials we have. Now I'm not so sure. Might not even need to worry about buying greater ones if we can keep holding on to the normal ones. Just have a low roll on that one. And we should even have a little extra strength at the end of the game, too, because we'll have that Obscure Bull Rune. If it's anything like the other ones, will give us plus 15 strength bonus. So that's pretty nice. What next? Nothing here. It looks like only one way to go. Anything in this treasure chest worth grabbing? Cast Iron Heavy Morning Star that I can't carry. I almost feel like I don't want a gate scroll because we're going to be out of here in a second, but yeah, because see, there's the stairs right there to lead us back out. Hopefully into the city itself. So, yeah, into the city itself. Okay, let's go see what Gull can give us for all this trouble. And then we'll come back, we'll loot all this stuff. And then after that, we'll save it, and we'll go from there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Nice. I can even pick up most of this stuff, so I'll just pick up the gold. Where you going, sister? Nowhere, that's where. Gonna have quite a few things to pick up, though, I think, once I'm done here. Is it even worth picking up that treasure chest? That's the question. Because I can't really pick up all the gear just yet until I go see Gaul. So... Oh, I hit her all the way over here. Wow. Okay. Quite a few things to pick up, but we'll pick them up later. Let's go see what we get for collecting all these curiosities for Gaul first. Oh, that's not my sword. Ha! I'll take those arrows as well. Thankfully I can pick them up. Now that we've cut a path, let's see what Gaul has for us now that we got all his curiosities, and then we'll go back and grab all that junk.
Praise Inaruk.
Wait,
You've
Inaruk?
got them all.
I thought he was indigenous to the Pit of Ill Omen.
Great service, strange one. I think you will find my prices reasonable.
Yeah, he's in
Very
the second game too.
reasonable indeed. But that is but a small gift compared to this one. Here, take it. It looks to be a simple stone, but I assure you it is much, much more.
Okay, so what does it do?
Don't let its appearance fool you. Can't you feel it? The slight pulse, the way your heart races when you hold it, the way it stirs up hateful memories, invigorates them. It's a piece of a god, a piece of Inaruk himself, Prince of Hate.
Okay, so he's probably a little bit bigger than just a random dude who inflicted a curse in the pit then, isn't
And
he?
it still retains a portion of his power.
Well, maybe we can use this to get into that section of the area that requires pure hatred.
I came across it by chance, if you can believe it. I had no idea what it was, and for the past 5 decades I carried it with me, not knowing its power, not knowing why my vision would sometimes blur to red, why I would become enraged at others, and why my rage could only be satisfied with bloodshed. I was not strong enough to fight its power. Ever. I've tried to rid myself of it hundreds of times, but it always finds its way back to me. There has been no escaping it. Until now.
Well, you say that, but if I can't get through that hatred barrier in the northwest corner of this area, I'm going to be demanding a refund.
These 7 curiosities you have brought me are pieces of an incantation. Perhaps now I can be free of that accursed stone.
Internet's being weird today. Had to restart your PC to load up anything again. Oh, that's no good, Conker. Oh, boy. So you must have missed a little bit of the stream then, huh? Well, we got all the curiosities, and we're level 19, so we can equip that other gear that we got. So.
The stone is now yours. You'll find you cannot give it back to me. It is bound to you now.
Well, that's awfully convenient. Not for me, for you.
But do not despair. Your fate will be different than mine, for you are stronger than I am, much stronger. And I am certain your will can resist the stone's power, even the power of a god. And such a stone could prove useful to you. It is a piece of Inaruk, and such a thing may help you on your journey.
I mean, that's only if I'm going to encounter him. Like, I'm still hunting after Pellis. I don't know if you know Pellis, but he's got to be around here somewhere. He needed the horn, so, of ill omen.
Enough of this. Our deal is concluded. If you wish to buy something, you will find my prices almost a steal. It is the least I can do for the freedom you have given me.
Okay, sure. Well, I got things to sell you first, but after that, I might buy something. Let's see here. Get rid of all of this stuff. Keep the razor there. I'm gonna need like 3 stacks of arrows, I think. So that should do me good. And then I'll go grab all the other stuff. Oh yeah, Shard of Hate. Yep, there it is. If you've watched the playthrough on YouTube, you'll know what that thing is, because we've had many, many encounters with those things. So quite a bit, actually. Like, so bad your stream jumped around a bit for you, such that when your PC reconnected, you were in a few different places, and you only heard me talk about the curiosities a bit. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, we had to collect 7. I don't know if you saw the part with... No, you were here for when we started collecting the curiosities, so we managed to collect all 7 just from going through all the areas we went through. And now we have a Shard of Hate, which we can use to maybe pass through that barrier at the end of this area. So... But before we do that, I need to see if I can... Are those better than the gloves that I have? Let's see. What gloves do I have? 62 versus... Well, I should have known, since they're 69. That, of course, means they're nice. Let's grab those. That might even look better with the stuff that I've got, honestly. And that tri-shield is nice as well, but not quite as nice. Okay, and let's see, so we'll equip those. We'll get rid of the splint mail gloves. And after that, I didn't see anything in there with more health regen than what we've got, so after that we should be pretty good off. I'm almost tempted to just sort of get rid of these 2, because we're not going to be able to slot these into the new, what's it called? Not going to be able to slot these into the new, the Ebon Razor. We will be able to slot them into a new bow if we can find them, but don't think you heard me being given that quest, but figured you had to collect them. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we were given that quest from the shopkeeper in this act now, because we're in Act 4 now. So, given that quest from the shopkeeper, and we took care of it for him, so now we can maybe pass through that hatred portal in the northwest corner. I'll hold on to all that stuff. I'm sure it'll be worth it to me. So let's do this. What we'll do is we'll go collect up all the stuff there. Oh yeah, that's much better. It almost looks like it actually makes sense now altogether. But we'll go collect up the stuff that I missed over here after I save. And we'll just collect around the chests. We'll go back into that little area in the dungeon there, and we'll see if the treasures in there respawned yet or not. But if it's anything like how it normally is, that one that we couldn't pick up will still be there. I'll pick it up, we'll come back, and we'll sell it to Gull, and then we'll save it. See where we can go from there. Oh. Well, okay then. That's not good. First things first, get rid of the shaman. Okay. You as well, there we go. More two-handed sword. Where did it go? There it is. Where do you guys think you're going? Nowhere, but at the rate of my firing here, they might be going somewhere. Take that gate scroll. So that was what was in here, huh? Oh! Okay, I didn't want to go in here, I just wanted to pick up their shit, but... Alright. I guess we're in here now. They better let me back out. If you lock that door, I'm gonna be really pissed. Okay, fine. Well, what's in the arena that's going to try to kill me now? More of these guys. Okay. And even more. And still more. At least there's no shamans amongst them. I mean, there is a poison person and all that, and I'm surrounded, but maybe we can make this work, I think.
Well, buck up. No time for stage fright, girl.
Just gotta act now. Oh god. We'll worry about what they dropped later once I'm out of this mess. Just beat my way through. There we go. And there's another Arbiter's Initiate Staff. Could this be the same arena in the sequel, or would that be a different one? It's possible. It could be the same arena. Oh god, another Undead Knight. Maybe. It could be an Orc Commander, too. Oh good, 2 of them. Let me guess, there'll be a 3rd one coming out soon. Yep. And a 4th one. Fantastic! This is gonna end well. Gentlemen? Oh, they're slow. Never mind, this is gonna end fine. Trying to hit this guy. They all have shields, though, so that will mean that our cold arrows will be the best way of fighting them off. I'll try to pick up everything I can now, since I have the inventory space for it now. Ha! Who's next? IMDb, why are you sending me notifications? I don't even have IMDb installed on my phone. Gonna have to do something about that. Pellis! Is that you? Did I see?
You have failed, champion of Norrath. While you've been chasing me, I have rallied my forces. Once again, elvish blood runs through the forests above.
Uh-oh.
And in Black Delve Reach, Vanarost has recovered from your attack, resurrecting the fallen to fight again.
Maybe we should have thought about that before we left.
Soon, Inaruk, my lord Inaruk, will open the planar gates, and my army shall flow forth like the tide, drowning all of Norrath in blood.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
If there is anything to be gained from your interference, then it shall be as entertainment. I have lured you here, and now you will fight to the death for my pleasure.
Am I fighting you to the death? Because there's only one death that's going to happen if I'm fighting you. Oh, that could be a problem. That's a big lizard.
Do not disappoint me by dying quickly, little champion. You have a talent for escaping death, so try to survive as long as you can.
I mean, I know how I'm gonna be able to survive this if I can. It's called... Oh, God. Run to this guy's side because he's got a big freaking... Okay. That's not gonna work because he knocks you over. You run to his side. Ow. Oh, God. Okay, obviously... Oh, Jesus. Obviously doing that as in... Oh, my God. He just passively knocks you over with his... Oh, okay. This could be tricky. This could be tricky. It's just an oversized lizard that's lost its tail, apparently. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Let's see where it... God. Okay. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not today. Nope. Alright, so... We saved it last time, before I entered the arena. I just wanted to get their shit, man. I did not want to get involved with all that. But we've seen the cutscenes, we know Pellis is here, and we know he's going to sick a giant beastie on us. Will we be able to defeat it and follow him to, I don't know, wherever the hell he's going after this? I would imagine him and Inaruk are somehow related, perhaps, but I don't know. We haven't found that out just yet, so I'm not going to make any assumptions. But we will find out shortly on the next episode of Champions of Norrath, the Stream Edition. Because I know if I tried to do that arena stuff with the Arena Beast and having to do that all over again, we'd be here for another hour. So we're not going to do that tonight, but we will do that next time. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one. Not really sure if it's going to be Sunday or Monday just yet at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But tomorrow, on Saturday, I will post the new stream schedule. About the same time I usually do, about 7 or 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. And then we will know. So, until then, everybody, take care and have a good night. Yes, hopefully with no internet problems for either of us there, Conquer, because...
I was shitting the bed there for a little bit, too.
Yeah, it was not very much fun today having to... I'm going to have to split this one in two, like I said, which is a bit of a pain, but... Well, what can you do, right?